Hello everybody and welcome to another video in the Get Good series. Woo! Yay! Honestly, for this week, I haven't done like a lot of work. I've been like busy with other things in my life. So still, you know, as always, I still like getting these videos out. I think it's always nice to see like the progress still, no matter what, even if it's like small stuff. So I don't really have any like full illustrations, anything crazy like that. So for this one, it's just like a small one. I wanted to do a drawing for like Miku Day, so Miku Day is March 9th. At first, like, I had like a bigger sketch and like kind of wanted to do like a half body, but like, you know, the time limit started like coming in and like I just had to crop more and more, and like I wish I couldn't, like I didn't, but like I really wanted to get the drawing done in time. You can kind of see like it's the same process as like always. When I draw eyes, I really like having like soft kind of edges. So like around my eyes, you'll see it everywhere, like around this edge. It's not like hard edge. I like softening them up by like using like a blur tool, and like I don't know, for me it just looks a lot like cuter that way. You know, you can give that a try too if you like that. And then like on top there's like some hard edges, but like most of it's pretty soft. That's basically it for this one. Really it's like it's all the same stuff as always, right? Alright, I get the sketch, I start painting a bit, I make my sketch color a little bit like lighter, a little bit brown, and then I start rendering. I put the hard shadows in like this, and then I'll just start like adding extra little strands and details. This is the Miku drawing. There's not much to it really. I'm just happy that like I was able to finish it and like get it done on for Miku Day. Same thing as this one. Same thing as this one and this one. It's like get your sketch and then you get your base colors down, and then from your base colors you can start like painting over here. This is the general process and stuff that like I always go through. It's like put the base, put your shadows. At the end I'll put in like filters and stuff. As you can kind of see here, it's like the light source is like coming from this direction. It's kind of shining here and casting a shadow. I found that like messing around with lighting is like just so much fun. Out of the rendering process, this is just like the most fun for me. Here too, I tried doing it again. So again, this is like another lighting study based off of like kind of been learning. This one's like not really complete, so for some reason I was like, as I was working on it, I was just like, I can't do this. For some reason I just like don't like it. I don't like the colors, I don't like the pose. And like when I was drawing this, I was really trying to like focus on like making the character look 3D. I think that's like something really important for like shadows and stuff. Like light sources and like shadows should follow like the form of a character. So small things like this, right? Like this area right here, like this is the arm, right? But like for lighting like this, if you think about it like more simplified, it's basically just like a cylinder, right? Your arm is like a cylinder, and then like if light was casting over it, it would just like kind of follow the shape. That's how I think of it, at least. All of these, like everything in this like frame is a shape. Over here it's like another cylinder, and like your lighting and everything should follow life a little bit, right? I think that's what makes like the big difference for anime, making it look flat and like not flat. So like, you know, like if I did like one giant light like this goes over the entire thing, it doesn't look realistic. We're trying to make our 2D images look 3D. If light does not follow the form, like the shapes that you place down, then it's gonna look flat. Like over here, it's like this doesn't make sense, right? The light's casting around here and it's like going this direction, and you can kind of see like as the light hits like the arm and the hand, it like blocks it, and then like you can see over here that it continues again. So this time it's like big focus on lighting. I feel like a lot of times I like focusing on lighting because it's just so much fun. A lot of my post-processing is like just done here with all of these things. So here, like I wanted to add a little glow, I'll just click on auto action of glow. And then like let's say I wanted RGB, here's RGB. Here, shift it a bit, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 here. And that's it, RGB done. And then finally let's put noise. And there you go, that's like my post-processing done. The only thing I would do like after this is like removing some of the filters around the face area. Go here, at the top, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. And this is like my post-processing. That's like all I did. That's basically what I do for all my drawings. So every time you see like a drawing, if you see the parts that are like blurred like this, it means I don't want you to look at it because I didn't draw it well. Over here, more studies. Studies are like always so boring, but I feel like they're always like helpful. And then here too, I did some figure studies. Figure studies are like always the same. I've been doing them for so long. They're like, there's not much to say about them. But I feel like I still want to show them because I feel like nobody ever shows their figure studies. But when they have the figure studies, they're always like so beautiful, right? It's always nice to see like people who maybe aren't as good as figure studies and stuff showing off their stuff. I feel like maybe this one turned out well, but like other ones are not the best. Let's be real. Over here, lighting studies. This one is like more photo studies. I don't really do realism, so as long as I get like a nice shape for anime, it's like as long as you have the shape right, it's gonna be like it's all good. Over here, more studies. I think I did this one in grayscale, and then over here it's like clothing folds. I was looking at different types of clothing folds, and like this is a little drawing I did. Here you go, little Ina drawing. I really wanted to have like a nice doodle style. I want them to look a little bit nice, so I've been kind of doing a bit more doodles along the side. Over here we got more clothing folds, like always. More value studies. This one's with a circle instead, and like I just did it like in grayscale. Over here, more clothes. I started doing gestures every day. I never really timed myself for gestures. Whenever I did like anatomy and stuff, I just did it until like I was ready. I was like, oh, I think I've done this pose, right? I think most of my ones turn out to be like 5 to 10 minutes, but these ones are like 1 minute poses and like 2 minute poses. So like over here, you can kind of see like I wanted to have like a process. Over here, turning objects. Over here, a bunch of line practice. Over here, more. These are like my gestures after. I feel like this one over here like turned out really well. All the other ones, yeah, you can ignore them. I feel like this one I was able to get some nice folds on the guy. Over here I did more turning objects, just like turning cubes. Over here more line practice. Over here, oh, I forgot about this. This is like an Asuka drawing. I was trying to go for a simplified kind of look. I just didn't like the way it looked. I feel like something about it is like off. There's this like one artist that I really like, a really nice style. They have really nice lines, really clean lines, but like the way that they render is like super simplified, and I tried emulating it, and yeah, this is the best I could do. I think I could have tried more. I could have tried continuing, but like I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. Over here, more figures. So many figures. I did one every day. More figures here too. And then this is another figure drawing. This time I was like, that's like right after Miku Day, right? And I was like, oh, I really wanted to draw Miku. So instead of doing like the normal pose and like the normal figure, I turned it into Miku. I got to name Miku. So these ones are, but I found like these ones are a lot of fun either way. Or if you do like figure studies every day, it's like, oh, it's gonna get boring. If you want to just play around with it, maybe you can like turn it into a character you like. I think it made the process a lot more enjoyable for me. Like when I was doing figures, I was doing so many figures, I was getting tired of them. I feel like by now, like it's like turned into a habit. Like I'm so used to it. So like just playing around is always fun when you're drawing, right? This one was really cool. It's like with a block, and the person was playing the block. You can see here too. And then this like the last one, it's like a ninja. I feel like this one, I really struggled with this one and like this one. But yeah, that's basically it. Not much for this week. Not much to talk about really. Hopefully for next week, like I'll actually be drawing more, and like instead of like you know, doing more important business. But yeah, but like I feel like this week was just like not for me. I took like a lot of breaks. But that's basically it for this week. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again in another video. Bye bye. See you all later. No more art. I'm gonna play Minecraft now.